Hey guys, my name is Jack and I'm currently finishing my final semester in Curtin, majoring in banking and finance. So this was a 3-year full-time course and I'm definitely looking forward to graduating. So the purpose of this presentation is firstly, 1, to reflect upon the employability tool that we used in class, 2, to reflect in this unit specifically, 3, to talk about my time as a student and whether I chose the right degree for myself or not, and 4, finally, what are my career plans and a message to my future self. So let's start off by mentioning the employability tool. So we used this tool in class during the first and final semester. This was a self-assessment tool which helped us identify our personal strength along with our weaknesses. It also helped us better understand our personalities. So by doing this test 12 weeks apart, we were able to see if there were any differences between the time we first started this unit and the time we finished this unit. For me personally, there was not much of a difference. So my results allowed me to notice that one of my weaknesses is my communicating skills, and I tend to avoid social activities with my colleagues and my peers. One way to overcome this, I would personally think, is to simply just step out of my comfort zone and use skills which I have learned throughout this course, such as the Gaddy pitch and networking with peers through the weekly team activities. So now, what are my thoughts on this unit, Enhance Your Business Mind? So I personally feel like this unit has really stood out to me compared to other units. The seminars weren't just full of theories and questions, but more based on real life work examples and scenarios. So we were always encouraged in this unit specifically to be proactive and take part in every exercise, whether we play a part as a leader or just simply as a team member. It also taught me many things, such as the importance of networking and promoting yourself to others with skills such as the Gaddy pitch. And this is something that I would definitely take away with me to the workforce. I also learned that communicating with the team is a major key for getting things done fast and efficiently. With this class, I made many new friends as we were constantly always with a different group member every week. So how did I feel during my time in uni? So I started uni in 2016 and I spent a total of 5 years in uni while also juggling a part-time job. I first initially completed the Uni Ready program and then applied for bachelor degrees in commerce. I completed it 1 year in commerce and decided to try engineering and see how the alternative pathway would go. I figured out that wasn't my thing, so I decided to change back to commerce, and I've liked it ever since. One thing that I learned in uni is that there's no one telling you you have to do this or you have to do that, and it was more on whether or not you wanted to do it yourself. So I feel like my time in uni was really more of me learning to become more independent and to find out what I really wanted to do myself. So in terms of did I choose the right degree, I feel like I chose the right degree, as banking and finance isn't something that I hate or have no motivation to do. I always have a passion for numbers and the value of money and how it can change so frequently based on results of businesses and the economy's decisions. So what should I have done more during uni? So one thing that I really wished I had did more of during my time in uni was to be more proactive and participate more during class. I feel like this would have gave me better self-confidence going into the workforce and being able to talk to anyone comfortably at any time. So how was my time management while I was at uni? I would say my time management wasn't the best during my time at uni. I worked more hours than any regular student, I would say, and I would also be working night shifts. So my sleeping patterns was always being compromised for work and my studies. I also had limited days which I was able to sit down and study, which I would have appreciated if I could. This was definitely something I needed to work on in the future, my time management. So did I enjoy and would I study further? Yes, I would say I really enjoyed uni. especially going to uni with friends and having a study session every now and then. I feel like it was a great place to interact with your friends and your peers and getting to know different people and great lecturers and tutors. In terms of studying wise, if I had to for my career progression, then yes, I would study further. But if it was just out of purely self-interest, I would not study anymore, as I feel like many times I'm able to learn through self-teaching and through peers or colleagues through experiences. So what are my career plans? So I definitely plan on looking for a graduate position in any financial institution, whether it be personal banking or commercial banking. And after gaining skills and experiences, I will decide to look for an internal position, such as being a credit analyst or a financial consultant. What will I do in the immediate future to secure my desired career pathway? So what I would do right now after I graduate is to put myself out there, to step out of my comfort zone and be constantly applying for vacancies while also doing some self-learning during my time off. I would also grab any opportunity I could to take on interviews or to meet any other people who are looking to hire. So a message to my future self. What would I tell myself in 5 years? So in 5 years' time, I will definitely look back and see where everything all started. I will definitely analyze my career and see whether I kept my career goal and headed the same way as how I saw it now, or whether I have taken a turn and done something completely different. Do I have any advice to give myself? The one advice I would give myself in the future is to never be afraid or scared to talk to anyone and challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Nothing comes to you unless you try to reach for it yourself, and nothing ever fails. Everything always happens for a reason, so if you get rejected, reflect on it and improve next time. You always learn something out of everything you do. So to sum up this presentation, I've talked about how the employability tool allowed us to identify our personal strengths and weaknesses, with mine being communication, as I tend to avoid communicating in social activities with co-workers. And a way I think I can overcome this is to step out of my comfort zone and be more proactive and improve on my networking skills through exercises such as getting pictures when I socialise and network. I've also mentioned how I personally feel about this unit, and I think that is one of the more enjoyable and interactive units throughout my years at uni. I think anyone that is doing it within the next few years would definitely like this unit, as it is a cruise and you also learn a lot from it. It has also encouraged every student, this unit has also encouraged every student to be proactive, as teams are constantly changing every week and different real life examples and scenarios are being implemented, so we have an idea of what the workforce is like. In terms of what it was like being a university student, it was very flexible, as I was able to maintain a part-time job while also studying 3 to 4 units every semester. Being a student at university, you were also able to take control of what path you wanted. This allowed me to become more independent and responsible for my own choices. So one thing that I wish I did more on was participate and get to know a lot more different people, as it would have boosted my self-confidence in terms of communicating skills. Another thing which I learned throughout my years at uni is how important time management is, as no one was there to keep you on track and you're responsible for checking your deadlines and going to class. So once I started working full-time, I do not see myself studying any further, but I needed to in order to further progress in my career pathway, then I would definitely consider studying again. So finally, my goal is to work at a financial institution where I'm able to progress into a credit analyst or a financial consultant. And a message to myself in 5 years is to see whether my plan has changed or not, and if I've reached my goals. If I have by then I will simply give myself a big well done. So thank you guys for your time, and I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time and effort into guiding us towards the right directions we have chosen. Thank you.